Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time live from Casey's Cause Studio. Last show of the Morgan County Fair Group. We got a lot of folks in here tonight. Last show before the fair actually begins, which is the 5th, but pretty much it starts tomorrow for some people. I believe it's already started in some areas.
Yeah, we're showing cats right now.
Cats and small animals.
Cats are going right now?
Cats and small animals.
Yep.
Oh, my.
We had dogs, llamas, and horses last weekend.
Yep.
So it's already started.
Yeah.
Real quick, once again, thank you to Tanya and Kevin for allowing us to be involved with their son's foundation, Casey's Cause Foundation. We appreciate them and all they do for us and the community. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph, Senior, 1-877-409-2837. Key Realty with Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Livewire, Tommy Walls Electrical Consulting and Alarm Systems, 765-792-4012. My cards are out of place, and I don't like that. Wellspring, that's Jennifer Burnham's group over there now, 765-342-6661. Never mind me. Stids Comfort Systems, get a hold of Caleb at 765-346-0195. Steve's Appliance, if Steve can't fix it,
Throw it away.
scrap it.
Scrap it.
We're going to try that again. If Steve's Appliance, if Steve can't fix it,
Scrap it.
Thank you. Some of you guys have been here long enough to know. K2 Fitness, open 24 hours and locally operated, locally owned. The Yard Barber, Andrew Payton. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance and Mattress. Hudson Plumbing. S&S Custom Apparel. And last but not least, Mike Swangle, Mike's Automotive. Get a hold of Mikey, tell him we sent you. We had somebody sneak in here at the last minute. Do you want on camera yet? You can speak. You're good. We'll get him on camera. We don't allow that here. So, all right, Mr. Eric, how you doing?
Doing well. We're T-minus, what is it, 5?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so 5.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's the first? That's what I
I've been Xing June off all month.
Real quick, we've got Ellen in here. How you doing, Ellen?
Just fine.
We have Gracie and Katie. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
We've got Eric.
Howdy.
We've got Justin. Just say hi.
Hi.
And we've got Chloe.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Chloe's the one that hit me in the face with the pie. We're not going to talk about that, though. Lots to get to tonight. Eric, I'll turn it over to you. And if you want to go around the room and get us rolling, I will listen intently.
You're playing with fire, you know that, don't you?
I know. Somebody has to, though.
No, we are doing well. The fairgrounds are coming along really well. We had the Antique Machinery Show this weekend. That was a big show. They had a lot of people there, a lot of good things going on. But they're done. It's our turn now. So, got the cat show going on right now, the cat and small animals.
That's open to the public if anybody would want to go down there. And it's a decent night tonight, actually.
Yeah.
Good night for it. And I was just there. They had quite the crowd there for it.
Showing cats. I just get excited.
Oh, and small animals.
I've never figured out how you tell whether the best hamster is better than the best iguana. That's why I'm not a judge.
Don't use barbecue sauce.
I think I've owned one cat in my life, and you couldn't control it. And now you guys are showing them. I'm like,
my daughter showed a barn cat one year, and
So she did.
it cost me $200 in shots.
right?
And she brought it down, and she won one cat with a costume and a carrier and all that. She won 9 ribbons, and I'm thinking that's still like $22 a ribbon. So, no, the 4-H project check-in is going in. They started last night. They've got a bunch up there. They had a bunch of them today, and the 4-H projects will come in today, tomorrow. And I'll let the ambassadors talk about the auction on Thursday night. Go ahead.
So you four are the ambassadors to 4-H?
Yes, we have more as well.
15.
I'm going to grill you guys in here for a minute. Okay. Gracie, how long have you been involved with 4-H?
This is my 10th year in 4-H.
10th year?
Yep.
Wow.
This is it, huh?
Yeah, this is it.
So how old are you?
I'm 18.
Is that the max limit for ambassador?
Yes.
So then you move up to
College?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do you go to a different level, or is that it? At
After
18?
you graduate, like you can't participate in 4-H as a member anymore, but you
if
can
I
like be
wanted
an
to-
adult advisor.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was searching for.
Yeah.
So just because you graduate and get out of school and go to college doesn't mean you drop 4-H.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You can.
You don't get rid of it.
Give my time back and like help out in any ways.
It's a lifetime appointment.
Katie, how about you? How long have you been involved with 4-H?
I'm also a 10-year member.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're getting ready to. Is this it?
Yeah, I'm going to be going to IU in the fall.
Okay. Where are you going to school?
I'm going to UND.
Oh, good. Nobody Purdue yet. We're good. We're solid so far. IU, I know. I see him looking at me. IU, we're doing good. So, Justin,
This is going to be my
just talk a little louder.
This is going to be my 10th year of 4-H. After 4-H is over, when the fall break starts, I have to go to Ivy Tech. Thank you, Ivy Tech Community College,
Sure.
for welding.
Oh, you're going to be a welder?
I'm going to finish my welding degree.
Fantastic.
I wish somebody teach me to weld.
Indiana Agatech.
Yep.
We got a welding class.
I need to.
What do you want to go into after you get done? After you get your degree?
Trying to find a job. Trying to find a job.
Well, I'll tell you this right now: in the automotive and the aerospace industry, there's a lot of welding jobs available. That's what I've inspected welds for 36 years, so they're readily available.
Yeah.
Big difference though in automotive, you weld it about an inch thick. In aerospace, you start welding it 30 thousandths thick.
Yeah.
And I've had many welders come through that, I'm a welder. Okay, weld that 30 thousandth piece of aluminum. I'm not a welder. It's just a different beast.
Yeah.
But anyway, good luck to you. And that's cool. That's a good career to take a path in right now. There's a lot of available jobs, and it's a necessity, not only for Central Indiana but for our country. There's a lot of jobs like that available that are not being filled. So, good luck. Chloe,
Hi, Kevin.
how long have you been in 4-H?
This is my 9th year,
Like
so one more
8.5 too long. So you have another year?
Yep.
Are you only a junior?
Yep.
Oh my
I just finished my
gosh.
junior year.
So you have another full year left. Who shows animals between the four of you? All you show animals.
Yeah.
What do we show?
I show sheep and pigs.
I have shown swine, cat, and goat, and I used to horse a long time
What a
ago.
combination.
Usually swine. I think last year I showed a goat from her county in Morgan County. and
Wow.
I took first place from her.
Oh, that was a sheep.
Yeah,
I don't
Sheep
That's why I won first place.
Right?
shows how much I pay attention, right?
Yeah. So she meant a lot with me, trained me. with
Very
sheep,
cool.
And I will give her credit on that.
Chloe, what do you show?
I show sheep, and I've shown dairy cattle, and I've shown rabbits and cats and cows.
I've asked this before to the 4-H folks that come in. What's the toughest? And the answer always fastens.
Sheep.
For me, it's sheep.
Don't have a halter. I've been around Robin before, and the only complications I've had is I forgot with dairy cattle you walk backwards. And if you guys don't know what round robin is, it's where you show all 6 like livestock species. And I definitely say sheep is the hardest. They're the only one without a halter. And so you're really just depending on your hands and like being like, oh God, please let this sheep not run away. Don't jump. Like
you have to if you're showing someone else's sheep and you don't know like how they work, they could just like at any moment just like jump or like run away, and you're like, oh, that's my sheep.
Sheep.
Usually swine.
See, you're one of the different ones because 99% of the people coming here say it's sheep. In my mind, it's got to be pigs or cows. Because cows a 5,000-pound animal or whatever.
they're pretty well
Stick and a halter.
Yeah, they're pretty well mannered
Yeah.
usually. In pigs, you just walk them around, tap them with the
Okay.
little stick.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this. There will not be dairy cows in the foot round robin this year.
Oh, really?
No,
Did
they're
not
only
know
doing the
that.
5 species because there's not enough shown.
Tommy was the only one who did dairy last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, and there were only 2 showing, and it's like on the hot night that you have those 2 cows.
Yeah, it's
But by the last people to show, it's like they're done.
I just figured a pig just does what it wants, and a cow is so
Not if
big.
you train it the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
pe-
when you first like start training a pig, they like get get used to it, and they start start like understanding what you're trying to do. Sheep, it takes forever. They're just so dumb.
That's why they have herding dogs.
Yes.
I mean, if you watch the dogs, they pay attention to that dog better than they do humans. You know what I mean?
Pigs are similar to dogs with their mentality of their brains.
That's what I was going to ask. The pigs could
Like, pigs are like
intelligence level same as
hairless
dogs.
So you
dogs.
could just like give a pig a marshmallow and just walk in front of it, and it will follow you for days.
Until you give it that marshmallow, it'll just be right behind you
Pigs are
walking.
not like dogs. You do not get bacon from a dog. I'm sorry.
You are right on that part.
Not where I come
I'm
from.
gonna try that marshmallow trick to get a date.
That is yeah. So yeah, it's the sheep, huh? They're the pain.
You have to learn how to control them with your hands. Like, that's one thing that I've had to work on a lot this year. Because I've got one that will, like, kick you and, like, growl at you.
The sheep?
Yeah.
Growl at you?
Yeah,
The
he
sheep
growls.
growls?
Yeah, I'll show you at the fair. He growls.
Okay.
Like, he'll go, "Rah," when you move him the
He'd
wrong
only
way.
growl once, and then he'll be at Fogo. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, he's the sweetest lamb ever, but you have to learn how to control him with your hands and your body.
When we showed sheep, I skipped the first 3 weeks of training because there was no future in it for me. Okay, I do not have the patience to do that. But you're supposed to take him for a walk. You're supposed to. For me, it would be I'd take him for a drag.
Right?
Yeah, I've been there.
There's a young lady on TikTok, and I forget what her name is.
Karis.
Do you know who it is? With the serious look on her face?
That's
Is
Karis.
she from here?
No, she's from Arkansas, I believe.
My goodness, she locks in.
Yep.
It's for show now.
When people, that's showmanship. And when
Yeah.
people ask me about showmanship, I send them that way. Yep, Maxine is right.
Thank you, Max.
Hello, Maxine.
Hello, Maxine. How you doing?
So yeah, she's amazing to watch. But I would think cows would be the hardest, and I've said that every year, and you guys are always like, no, sheep.
We'll let you show a cow, Kevin.
No, I'll take you to Kroger and show you a cow. And show you exactly what you should buy after the fact. All right, so anything? What's going on right now? What's going on day one of the fair for you guys? What do you got? What do you got coming up for the ambassadors for the 4-H
Day one of the
groups?
fair, we gotta help everybody move into their pins.
So the ambassadors, all of them, we have like a couple of mandatory days you have to be to. And the first one was
Move a
project.
little closer to the mic if you would. Not that they can't hear you, but you're in the other town over there.
We have what?
You're like in another town.
So the ambassadors have like 3 major events they have to come at and help at that are mandatory. The first one is the project setup day. So we set up the entire 4-H building, get all the shelves in there, clean everything, sweep, make sure it looks nice. The second one is the honors night, which is also the same night as the food auction, which we would love you guys all to come to. It's Thursday the 3rd, I believe.
Yes, starting at 7:30.
Yeah.
That's
Be
always a
there,
big draw.
bring your wallet.
Yeah.
And honors night is that day
Yeah.
too at 6:30.
Yeah.
And the other one is the auction, because we help with gates if we have like pigs or something, because sometimes pigs like to run through the gates.
See,
We've had that problem
my
before.
point. Cows and pigs.
Yeah, but those are like the 3 mandatory days. But otherwise, we all sign up for different shifts and help out, whether it's just like staying in the indoor building and helping people if they have questions, or being at a show and passing out ribbons, just really kind of anything.
The open house, what, Wednesday?
Thursday.
It's
Thursday. It's
Thursday.
honor night.
Yeah, that's
starting
what
at
I thought.
6:30. Yeah.
So I want to ask you guys, the 4-H ambassadors, what got you into 4-H?
Do you want me to go?
Fire away.
Okay, so actually, my aunt's best friend, I was 2 years old, and she sat me up on the announcer stand at a dairy show. And
Was
I
she
was,
an ambassador?
no.
Okay.
No, she was not. And I sat and I watched the dairy show, and I helped them pass out ribbon. I was like 2, and they'd hold me on their hip, and I look at that picture every time I want to quit and be like, these animals are driving me insane.
You already proved my point. You saw the 4-H people showing their animals.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted.
You guys understand you're role models.
We are the 4-H
You
kids
are
showing the
role
animals.
models.
Yes.
And if you want your product, meaning that, to grow, you got to get out there
Yeah.
and
get it.
shake hands
Yeah.
and talk to the kids and include them in it and all that.
Which is part of our job as ambassadors. We are like the voice, and we're supposed to get out. We're like the child.
You're like ambassadors.
I was
We
gonna
are
say,
ambassadors. That's our job.
That's the name,
Is
ambassador.
to go out and get the kids involved with 4-H and just the fair in general. I mean, we're not just there for 4-H. I mean, that's a major part of it. But
sometimes it's family that's already in, and you grow into it.
Yeah.
But you're still seeing someone in that shirt or on, part of the 4-H involved, which you're like, I want to try this. I want to do this,
Correct.
and then you go into it.
yeah.
And that's how you're going to get other folks to follow in your footsteps. And I know you're related to half the city, so so.
You asked what was going on the first day of the fair.
Yes.
And they've talked. I got to make a plug. Opening night, we're going to have a party down in the fun zone.
Yep.
Okay.
Good, Mike.
And there'll be a cornhole tournament, or there'll be a steer roping competition.
Oh, what? I had this first time hearing of this.
Well, it just came together last week.
Stationary steer or actual steer?
No, it sits on the ground and it's got horns and it looks like a steer.
Oh yeah.
So you can bring your own lasso, or they'll have one for you. We'll have free pizza. This is the cornhole term I mentioned. But we've also got
I'm coming for the pizza.
Rural King has donated one of those electric tractors with a backhoe and a thing on there.
Yeah.
Really?
It'll be a raffle.
Oh.
Come get your name in there. So they'll be drawing that raffle at 8 o'clock, and then there'll be a DJ there from like 6 o'clock on till whenever the party breaks up.
I know where I'll be that night.
What night is this? The 5th? Friday night?
The same day as the
Saturday?
weigh-ins.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Because
Friday.
I don't want to say the complaint is always
It's Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. It's not a complaint, but the carnival's not here till Monday, so the kids get in there and they're all fired up and they're ready to do something, and no carnival.
Yeah.
So
We kind of wander around aimlessly now that we have this.
now we're gonna have a party.
Yeah.
I want to see Chloe throw a lasso.
I think I could do
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
I've done it. Listen,
been
my
taught
mom
at
has
school.
she has the steer, she has the lassos. We can go practice.
I have lots of Katie a few
You've been
times.
at school taught a lot with one
So the
SLA.
cornhole tournament.
Yes.
What's the rules on that?
It's cornhole. How many rules do you need?
Are we doing 21 feet, 28 feet?
No, I mean, is it open to the public?
Yeah, it's open to everyone.
Just bring your team. Sign up is 5 to 6, and the tournament will start at 6. And depending on how many teams, I think they're going to have 8 pairs set up. So
It's behind the information booth, right?
Yes.
right. The fun zone. I think the tournament itself may be in the show arena, depending on how many they've got. But
And how hot it is. And, if
And
it's raining
what's
and-
the entry fee on that?
Yeah. Is there any?
You've already paid it.
We've already paid
It's
it.
free.
It's free.
It's all sponsored. Brian Jackson Farm Bureau Insurance is paying for all this. So,
Excellent.
Nice.
get a plug in for our.
We want to make sure we hit sponsors tonight. Big
Jackson
time.
Insurance is sponsoring all that. They got Rural King to donate the raffle tractor, and I wish I could put my name in there because my grandkid would have a blast with it. I think it would look bad if I put my name in, so I can't.
So Ellen, how long have you been involved with the fair?
Let's see.
Whether it be 4-H or
I've been on the fair board since '96, I think.
I thought it was like year 1 or 2 or something.
Yeah, it was AD.
You're right. Yeah. So what do you got going on for us?
Well, Sunday we have at the free stage. We're going to have. Last year we tried this for the first time, and it was just a big hit. It's a congregational old time hymn sing, and it'll start at 6 o'clock
Sunday evening
at the free stage. We're encouraging people. We'll have bleachers there, but we get a pretty good crowd, and encouraging people. They might want to bring
your own chair.
Yeah, and we pass out the lyrics to all your old time favorite hymns. This year. We're going to have draw for some prizes and so forth throughout the evening. So it's just a really nice evening for everybody to get together and sing the songs that we all grew up with in church, and it's just a nice way to kick off the fair. Years ago, we used to have a Vesper service on Sundays, and that kind of, our superintendent got his health began to fail, and that just sort of trickled off. So I just thought, well, everybody likes to get together and sing those old songs. And so I posted it last year, and we did it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because we already had an act scheduled on the free stage. And so it was such a big hit last year. I asked Eric, I said, do you think that we could make that the main attraction on Sunday? And he said, sure. you know.
I'm easy.
Yeah.
Who's on stage leading it?
J.B. O'Neill's going to be our
Okay.
song leader, and Keith Gray's our accompanist.
Okay.
And so we just have a really, really good time for that. That's on Sunday at 6 o'clock. And then on Monday, we're going to have the All-American Apple Pie Contest.
Yay.
This is through the Morgan County 250 Committee. And
Wait a minute. What is that? Why haven't I
of course,
heard
you
of that?
know, nationwide, there's America 250, and state of Indiana itself has America 250 Commission.
Okay.
And they've reached out to all the counties in Indiana and set up county committees to plan activities in celebration of the 250th birthday of America next year. And so we're planning different activities. We're going to have a booth in the Merchants building, you know, so that you can come and find out some more about some of the programs and activities that we have planned. But the All-American Apple Pie Contest, we start taking entries at 4:30 Monday afternoon in the front tee of the Merchants building. And then we'll have open judging at 6 o'clock. So open judging, if you're not familiar with it, that means the audience can sit and they can hear the comments of the judge as he evaluates each entry. So even if you don't have an entry, it's you learn a lot.
Interesting to go watch.
To find out, you know, what...
Now, the requirement of making the pie, it has to be all handmade, correct?
Yeah.
Can't go
I
to the
have the
store.
rules here. 1 entry per person. The pies are to be baked in an 8 or 9 inch disposable pie pan, and it's entered as an entire pie.
Okay.
Okay, baked pies only, so no fruit pizzas, fresh fruit pizzas, or anything like that. And recipes must contain the filling and crust ingredients, and it has to be a homemade crust, and the recipe has to accompany the pie. And the entrance gives permission for us to publish the recipe after the fact. So we will have 3 places, and we're going to have some prize money and prizes that go with that, and then you have bragging rights of baking the best apple pie in Morgan County. And then you can turn around on Wednesday, which is the baker's best, and this year's baking with apple. So you can take that apple pie recipe that you entered on Monday
And enter it on Wednesday.
enter it on Wednesday.
So how many entries do you have, or do you know yet?
We don't know.
You won't know till the day of.
No. So this is all ages. So the youth can enter, you know, grandma can enter
And this is Monday.
Monday at 4:30.
So if I go live all day Monday and say they've canceled it and then just turn my pie in,
There you go.
I mean, it's pretty easy from here on out.
I didn't grow up here in Morgan County. I grew up in Northeast Ohio in a heavily Amish county, which was heavy with apple orchards as well. So the
Yummy.
apple pie contest in my home county was, my sister won that as a sophomore in high school. And so when you brought this up, I called her up and said, "Hey, you want to bring your pie down here?" She elected to retire undefeated.
So what is the best apples to use in a
Well, I mean,
pie?
you know, varieties of apples, if there's a big diversity in that. Some apples, when they're baked, do not retain their shape, so lots of times other apples that they use to make applesauce and then other types of things. A lot of people use a Granny Smith apple because it's tart and it tends to keep its shape.
See, I'm a Golden Delicious guy, but you can't bake with those.
They
Yeah.
don't hold their shape quite as good. You know, a tart apple like a Jonathan or a Macintosh or my favorite one is you can't get it. You just about have to grow it yourself, and that's a Northern Spy. But
Sounds mysterious.
yeah, so and that has a lot to do with the end result of your apple pie.
Sure.
It's the selection of the apple that you use.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you guys are off and running already here. This
Yeah.
is, and it's going to go quick. I'm hoping we're going to have a string of nice days here in a row after this front goes through tonight. They're talking highs to mid 80s, decent humidity, no chance of rain until Friday. So I'm like, and then it turns hot and humid again next week, and I'm like, it figures. What would be the fair without high humidity?
I can control a lot of things, but that's not enough.
Normally, it seems like we have one night where it's like 78, 80 degrees, no humidity, and it's just, the place is packed from front to back. And hopefully we get a couple of those this year.
And I can remember over the years, we've had some evenings when I had to go get a sweatshirt out of the car because it was
I don't recall
chilly.
that.
Yeah.
I don't recall that.
I don't know. You get in the barns pretty late. It gets kind of chilly with all the fans going.
But
out in the food court,
I leave there every night in a puddle of sweat from my booth to my car, ready to go home. I'm like, I'm not coming back here tomorrow night.
say, powder me down.
All right, I'm just melting.
Just another reminder, one of the fun things we've got going this year, we've got the butterfly encounter coming.
Yes.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Excited about
coming.
that.
This is going to be really cool.
They're all the way up from Florida.
Coming up from Florida. It'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, free of charge. They'll give you a nectar stick, go in there and feed the butterflies.
See, I didn't know butterflies were big on nectar until you said that the other day. I did not.
Yeah.
I did not know. So I learned something new every year.
And again, give credit to our sponsors. It's Soil and Water Conservation District, and then people. Let's see, it's fish. People helping something. But we got two sponsors for that. They'll be posted there. So you'll see them there.
It's in the multi-purpose barn down by the showing.
Which is just south of the cattle barn before the grandstand.
Down by the grandstand entrance, main entrance,
So they're coming, like I say, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's just going to be a lot. My grandkids they're fired up already for it.
So they're coming all the way up from Florida, and I guess it's a must-see exhibit everywhere they go. Did some reading on that. That's going to be interesting. That'll be packed.
That's going to be fun. Yeah. So.
Midway will be there Monday.
It'll be the
rides. I'm sorry, the carnival.
Carnival will they'll be ready opening up at 6:00 Monday night.
A little shorter this year, but just by one day.
Just 1 day short. Well, last year we got a bonus because they were up in Brownsburg and it was over the weekend, and for whatever reason the Brownsburg folks did not want to pay overtime to keep the security there, so they bailed out a day early and came down here instead.
Set up.
And I'm like, we'll pay overtime. We're okay with that.
Right.
Yeah. So we got an extra day last year. So.
Oh, and there's another correction from what the Fair Edition came out as far as the turning in your exhibits for the open class Home and Family Arts Building. They had said that you could turn them in on Tuesday. That's incorrect. It would be Wednesday from 5 to 8 and Thursday from 8 in the morning till 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Wednesday and Thursday.
I only proofread that 103 times. I'll raise my hand. That's my hit. We passed that around the office about 100 times,
But we encourage everybody to come show us your wares. I mean, whether it's food related, craft related, because people like to come and see what everybody else is doing in their off months from the fair. And we also have an antiques exhibit. So if you got some interesting collections and stuff, we'd certainly like to see them.
Well, and the other advantage is we cranked the AC this weekend because the antique machinery had their quilts in there this weekend. We cranked the AC. It was cold in there.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
It's a nice place if you want to get out of the heat, stop in and take a look.
Yeah.
To not only feel the AC, but if you've never gone in the 4-H building during the fair and look at the hard work that goes into the exhibits that are in there, it is utterly amazing at some of the stuff. Take your time, go in there and walk around, enjoy the AC, and just look at the effort that the folks of this county put into whatever the exhibit may be. Just some fascinating stuff. Every day you get a chance to go in there. That's an area that's often overlooked by a lot of folks, and it's an area that you're missing out on. So if you get a chance to go in there and look at that. I know the grandstand's going to be hopping.
That it is. We've got truck and tractor pull on Saturday night. We got the rodeo on Sunday. And just so everybody knows, last year the rodeo was packed. It sold out. and we had to walk people around over to the pit stand side. So this year we're opening the pit stand side up from the start. So if there's a long line, you don't want to wait in line, just go walk over to the pit stand and you can pay your money over there and sit in the bleachers over there. It's the same view, only you're not staring in the sun from over there.
Spurs are optional.
First come, first serve, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
So we're
no
doing-
assigned seating.
So
No assigned
that's Sunday night. Monday night we have a bluegrass group from Cloverdale coming up. World champion mandolin player and a world champion flat picker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're coming, and I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah. Tuesday night's 4-H night. We'll do the human tractor pull again.
Yes.
Wear cleats. I'm telling you.
Apparently, I get to do
That's a
that.
great idea.
No toed no open toed shoes.
I've seen them down there in
dear.
flip flops, and I'm like,
dear.
and I'm like, wear cleats, even if it's muddy. Wear cleats.
Or tennis shoes.
So Wednesday we've got motocross, and Thursday's ATVs, or maybe I got those backwards. I never remember. We only got one night of demo derby this year, and that'll be Friday night. And then Saturday night we have tough truck.
Tough truck, and I can't wait for that.
That is going to be a really cool event. We tried it last year, and people didn't really know what it was, so it wasn't really well attended. But if you watched it, you're coming back. Because
What is that?
You take an old beater truck, and we've got hills and jumps just like the motocross.
Oh, yeah.
Take your beater truck
Okay.
over there,
I want to do it. I want to find a beater truck and drive it. I seriously do.
around the curve.
Oh my.
I did
It's just
I
qualifying
can
times,
see
isn't
people
it?
doing that.
It's strictly a timed event, and then we have a crew that goes after the tough truck to clean up all the parts that fall off.
See, I want to. Someone get me their truck and we'll put it together. And I want to drive that sucker.
Perfect Saturday night in Morgan County. Taking your beater
I
to
might
the
be.
woods.
I might be 20 miles an hour over the hills and stuff. I'm gonna do it.
Well, what could go wrong? Give Kevin your truck.
Yeah.
It's not coming back in one piece. But yeah, I heard that was an amazing event, and I'm looking forward to that this year.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. So.
Girls, are you excited?
Yes.
Girls and guy, are you excited?
Yes.
I am definitely excited.
It's a full year of effort.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Seth? There's Mr. Ringer.
Oh,
We were
Seth.
just talking about the grandstand event, and they said that I can be in the tough truck competition, so you got to make that happen, Seth. Just throwing it out there. So I might have to use your vehicle. It's a full year of event of our effort goes into this. How long have you been training your animals to do this? Since last fair?
I've had my pig since January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
That's how. January.
January.
Yeah.
I don't remember when my goats were born. I think it was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I don't remember.
The minute they're born, this is
Yeah, you start picking
Yeah.
them out, trying to figure out which ones you think will look the best for the fair, and you start trying
Then
to
you like
train
start
them.
sitting with them so they can get used to
Yeah,
you.
you don't want a goat that doesn't like you or an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That wouldn't go over well.
Prince Charles.
Do your animals
Chosen
like
at
you?
birth.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feed them animal crackers. They love it. And the animal cookies, they love them
So you
so
feed
much.
the sheep.
No, they're zoo animals.
Okay.
That is something a lot of animals do enjoy, though. Animal crackers.
Animal crackers. I've got one that likes savory stuff. She refuses to eat anything sweet. She loves Cheez-Its.
Well, I go back to TikTok again. Rufus the bull. You follow him?
Yes.
His dad feeds him oatmeal cream pie.
Yep.
And he would destroy this room, but the minute he gets an oatmeal cream pie in him,
He's golden. Yeah.
docile as can be.
That's how it
We're
is
out of
with them.
pies.
Yeah.
there was one year when we had so many bottle babies so we talked to our vet and just mentioned it, and they're like, my kid will take a bottle baby. So they lived up in Canby, and they fenced their backyard, and they put these 2 bottle babies in there. And it was not a farm; it was house in Canby. They would open the kitchen window. The lambs would come up to the window and they would feed them pancakes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
hilarious. Seth says, I can only handle so much stress during fair week. You running track might take the cake. Come on, Seth. It'd be fun.
Actually, I don't think
I'll go
he'd be
live
that
from
bad
inside
at
the
it.
truck with my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Just get me a truck. Somebody out there, get me a truck. I don't have a truck, or I'd do it. It'd be fun. Do you have to put numbers on it and decals and sponsors and everything, or no?
Well,
You
if
do
you
what
put
you
enough
want.
decals on it, maybe it'll hold it together.
Yeah, that's it.
Duct tape all the way around
Yeah.
it. That'd be-
Don't try to buy any duct tape or baling wire or
No.
all thread in town.
Well, it'll be the night after the demo derby, so yeah.
There might be.
Yeah.
There might be some spare pipes still laying around, so
Right.
I'm putting back on.
So do we know who's entered in that yet? Is there an entry fee?
There is, but I can't tell you. Seth would probably
Seth, is
know.
there an entry fee for the Tough Track? So now I'm gonna have to get a sponsor now too to see this. See if the grandstands will sponsor me. No.
Yeah,
they'll
there is
answer.
an entry fee, but there's also a payout too. So
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
you pays your money.
Yeah, have
get your
fun
fee.
and you get some money.
Yeah. You might pay the repair bill.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to it. I know my favorite area is the food tents. I call it tents. You young folks don't remember, but back in the day, those used to be tents, and they were set up. The opening days of 5th, they'd be getting set up at midnight of the 4th into the 5th.
They've been there all week. Trust me, I've been there with them.
Oh yeah.
They've been cleaning and getting ready.
Yes.
A couple of them were open last week for the antique machinery show.
To your reward.
Thank you, Seth.
But the rest of them, I mean, the Lions Club has spent 2 days cleaning theirs. I know the shortcake, the school district with their shortcakes. Oh man, those are good. If you
Yeah, I had one.
yeah.
At the concert.
haven't had
yeah.
I had one at the concert just a while back, and man,
one, man.
Well, and when you think that equipment's been shut up for a whole year and going in and trying to make sure that the mice have not gnawed through any wires and everything works, and it's a big deal to fire those food stands
Yeah,
up.
the taco stand was they've been cleaning for a couple days. I haven't seen the donut people, but I'm sure they'll be there.
donut people better be there.
Kevin might throw hands with somebody if they're not there.
I mean, I will skip carnivore for that week, and I'm going to get me some maple donuts. So.
Everything
You
goes-
get a maple bacon. Maple bacon.
That is the best.
First day with the new teeth.
I can eat maple, and I can eat I can eat 2 pounds of bacon in front of me, put it in front of me. But I don't like a mix because I like the maple by itself.
I just don't like bacon in general. That's why I didn't say it well, because I just don't say it very often.
What is wrong with you? Why do you
A
not
lot
like
of
bacon?
things.
I've got a daughter that won't eat bacon, and I swear I'm going to write her out of the will.
I just never like bacon. I love turkey bacon.
No,
I
that's
can eat
not
turkey
even
bacon.
close.
It is like the exact same thing.
No,
and it's less greasy and it's more
not.
healthy.
I'm sure they have therapy for that.
It's way more healthy though.
And it's not bacon.
Yes, it is. It's in the strips. Same thing.
And
And it's pink, so same color.
got bubble gum into a strip. Now, I did
I
have
think it tastes
turkey
lovely.
lasagna last night, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Exactly. Turkey's
Which
not
I've
that
never
bad.
had that before. It's always been ground beef. But this individual does not use ground beef. They use ground turkey. And I was thoroughly impressed. So, but it's not bacon.
It's a
not-
healthier alternative to bacon.
You know, they say there are
talking to you
more
anymore.
vegans that go off the rails with bacon than anything else.
Well, you got to.
It cross,
I could put bacon on my Captain Crunch.
yeah.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch? Because that would be good. That I might try
I
that.
like maple by itself, though. I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, the maple donut by itself is phenomenal.
I'm not a big
Hold it in
bacon
the
on
milk.
I say it tops it off, makes it even better.
Hold it in the milk until the bubble stops. And
And then it's soggy.
I think
it's like a drowning
this year,
thing.
Drown in the donut.
I think this year we need to have a donut of the day for the
I'm
Flavor
not.
of the day? Yeah, that'd be
I
Flavor
think
of
they
the
do
day
have a
for-
flavor of the day, don't they?
for a
I don't
donut.
know.
I thought they did.
no
Maybe
idea.
not.
See, you guys, see, that's an opportunity you guys should be doing. You should have a sponsor for the donut of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, you got what, 6 flavors down there?
Yeah.
You've got the
Multiple.
powder, you've got maple, you've got maple bacon, you've got chocolate, you've got
filled.
glazed,
Yeah.
and then do you have regular cake?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
There's like a
just-
cinnamon
that's-
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Cinnamon
yeah.
Sugar.
See, you got every day covered.
Maybe.
I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get you to eat the maple bacon one.
No, I've had them. I'm just not. I'm
Don't like them?
If I go there, I'm going to get 6 maple, 3 chocolate, and probably 3 powder.
Powder?
And then I'll eat them that night and then in the morning
Oh my god.
before work
Yeah.
or on the way to work.
We buy, like the last day of the fair, we buy like 3 dozen and they end up in the freezer and we dole them out.
You can't do that. You
can't do
gotta
that.
eat them now.
You
Yeah.
stick them in the microwave for about 8 seconds, and
Even if you have to eat them in the dark.
Right.
they are good. They are good.
It's,
I'll
they
tell you what,
would,
you have one of those in about November, and you're thinking, "Man, I wish the fair would."
Yeah.
see, I tried that. I have connections. So I went to the taco tent.
You know a guy who knows a guy.
Didn't you get the taco meat?
And I found out where they get the taco meat.
Yep.
So I ordered me some. And January, not November, I was like, I'm making me some tacos. It wasn't the same. No. It's the pan has been used so many times, and the whatever they've got there, it's seasoned and everything, and I was highly disappointed. Not in the the meat was still good, everything was still good, but it wasn't that.
I don't get the
What
kids.
what is the first thing that you have when the fair starts?
Taco.
Yeah, that's
And then
me.
pork. I can go back and forth between
I
those
go
two
to the pork
tents.
tent first.
Cheesy fries
Best
with a little
thing.
bit of ketchup.
I can say
get my
it's
Corey
what
special.
lines the shortest. It's either taco or
Yeah.
pork, but it's
Yeah.
back and forth. Then donuts at about 10:45.
And always have to
Ice cream.
pork chop day at the
Oh, yeah.
pork produce. Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now they're making me hungry. So, is there anything going on the 4th there?
No.
No.
See, I think this is an opportunity
that's the
miss.
A lot of people go in and set their pins up that they don't bring
I will be
animals
going.
until
They can bring their
fifth.
Take down
they
my
can-
tag.
We had quite a debate about whether to do that or not, but we just felt we'd spook too many animals with the fireworks going on down there.
That's true.
Yeah.
Gracie, I put mulch in your cow stall. Well, Jeremiah did.
Thank you.
No, I'm talking about the.
Thank
There
you.
are two stalls down there that have mulch, and apparently one of them's yours.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, pretty
Really
much.
appreciate it.
Not the food, not the animals, but you guys have a good viewing point
The fireworks.
to the.
Yeah.
A lot of us in campers watch it.
So if you had them food courts opened,
Exactly. That'd be
you'd
lovely.
probably get a big crowd down there.
But then that's a lot of stress on everybody that's moving.
Oh no, I get it because I've
One of the problems with those food courts, and I love them to death, but they have trouble with volunteers.
sure no.
Yeah,
it-
yeah.
The demographic is getting older and older and older.
If you remember, we looked at something about the halfway point 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and saying, "Hey, let's open the food courts up," and doing something over there at the fairgrounds at the halfway point. And I was talking to some of the groups that run. They're like, those weeks, the week that we're there, like people take vacation, and and they're like, we can't do
Well,
it.
and they had the opportunity to open up for the antique machinery show.
I think the beef tent was open.
Beef tent was open,
And-
Morgantown ice cream was open, and the strawberry shortcake was open.
Oh, and they also had somebody was in the Lions.
Oh, that's
That was,
Ace Hardware in the green.
Yeah, they said the green egg in
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
normally,
Yeah.
but I think that would be cool to have them open at some point in time in the year also. But getting them,
Getting the volunteers
Yeah,
is the hard
yeah.
part. It really stresses. It really.
and the ones that know what they're doing, you got to have some of the mainstays.
Yeah, you can't have any trainees down there at that
No,
point. No.
no.
Hey, I need to give a shout out here. We have been working on the fairgrounds for months, it seems like. But we have had the CC boys down there the last 2 weeks just every day. Randy Hacker and the CC boys. We could not put on a fair
we
without
couldn't.
Randy Hacker and the CC boys, and I got to give a shout out to those guys. They come at 8 o'clock in the morning and they leave 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that, and they are on it. They're out in the heat. They're pounding in fence posts. They're setting up pens. We hung signs today. They just do
And
everything.
then we're going to have a full week of it during the fair.
And then they will be there 13 hours a day during the fair. They'll get-
I want to commend you guys at the fair and all those guys as well. The improvements and the changes that have been made in the last couple of years to the barns, to the driveway. The only thing that I will gripe about from now until the cows come home is the customer parking in the one area, which is always an argument.
Yeah.
But the improvements to the overall grounds itself has just been amazing, and the effort. And I know it's cost money.
We have spent it's public record, but I won't say how much. We have spent a lot of money down there in the last 2 years. I will say, and Chloe and I were down at the cat show a little bit ago listening. We have put new speakers in the show arena, and the barns, and the food court. And it is really, really good sound at this point. I mean, it used to sound like Charlie Brown's teacher, going.
Yeah.
And it is really good sound down there. Brad Ferguson and the Ferguson Sound Group they've spent a lot of time getting it right, and it
Brad's a
really
good
sounds
dude.
good. Yeah, Brad's a good dude.
Like all through the barns, it sounds perfect. And
PBS
years before, we
still
haven't
doing
been
the-
able to.
Yeah.
PDS doing the wireless, or who is it down there?
PDS does our wireless.
They do a good job with that.
Yeah, and we've extended the wireless coverage. I think we got the campground covered now, and the free stage, because that was a weak area before.
Yeah, it was.
And they've been down there. I think they have all the food courts hooked up so they can all do credit cards if they want. I'm not sure all of them are going to, but they're at least all they have.
Yeah,
That would help.
Building.
That would help a lot
Yeah.
because I hate going to that ATM and getting charged $900.
The first year that we had that opportunity, and everybody's like, nobody will do credit cards. The pork producers were the first ones.
Yeah.
And their sales were up over like 25% that year because
Yeah.
they could just charge it.
Nobody wants to carry cash on them anymore.
No. So
What's up, Zach?
So we have everybody has, and we take credit cards for parking now if you want, and we take credit cards at the grandstand. So
River Valley doing the parking again.
River Valley's doing the parking. Yep.
Good group.
And the Lions Club does the grandstand ticketing. They've been doing it for years. I couldn't tell you how they do it because it's just one of they show up and they just do it.
Yep.
But one thing you got to look as an individual from the county is improvement, and I would say over the last 3 or 4 years, there's been a steady improvement throughout the entire fairgrounds, and it's noticeable.
Well, we 3 or 4 years, 3 years ago when I became vice president, we formed a long-range planning committee that did just that. We looked at everything that's infrastructure-wise.
So you put a comprehensive plan in.
Put a plan together, and the first thing we did was paving because the pavement was just terrible.
Yeah.
So the first year we spent a whole lot of money, did a lot of paving. This year we paved the sheep, swine, and goat barn. I have to say goats there too because
It's a hog barn. I don't care what you call it.
It's a hog barn for
I was a
sure.
sheep superintendent for a long time. It's always been a sheep barn.
Yeah.
But it's a swine, sheep, and goat barn. We paved that. We've replaced a lot of the boards around the outside, got them painted, and we put the speakers in there this year, and it is fabulous.
For the concert, I have more time to look around.
Yeah.
Not during the fair because most areas consumed by people and animals.
Yeah.
So you really get a good feel of the place, and just walking around looking at everything, you're just like, wow, that's changed. That looks good.
Yeah, and we've changed a lot of the signs this year too, just because some of them were 20 years old and they just look terrible. So we spent a lot of money on signs this year. Which, you don't notice it until you don't notice a bad sign, but you notice a good sign. So
Right.
matter of fact, I'll give a shout out to the Martinsville Fire Department. They came down today. We had a logo above the Kendall Room that was old and faded and come up on
That had been there since like 42, I think.
yeah. Well, we went and bought a new sign. It had sit in the shop for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and trying to find a bucket truck, and I could never get a bucket truck from the county or from PDS or anybody to come down there. So finally, I asked Bobby Carter, who was down there today. I said, "Hey, do you know anybody at the fire department? Do you happen to know anybody?" And Bobby Carter was the fire chief. So he made a call, and 10 minutes later, we had the ladder truck over there, and they replaced that sign. It looks great. I mean, the new sign looks great. The other new sign that everybody will notice, as you drive in the fairgrounds, we have the ramp that says "Welcome to Morgan County Fair."
I've parked on that hill before. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, underneath it, we've got a sign that's going to say "Today at the Fair," and it's going to list the grandstand events, what's going on in the show arena, what's going on at the free stage, and the hours for the carnival.
There you go.
And our sponsor of the day. So it's just something I've always thought we needed there is people driving. It's like, what's going on? Well, here you go. Here's what's happening.
And we have a Facebook page. I try to keep current with.
You don't very well, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just text Ellen a picture and say, make this happen.
It's whatever you got to do.
It may take 2 days, but we get it done.
And so, for some reason or another, we have to cancel an event because of bad weather or whatever. That's usually a good first place to check because that's usually where they.
Yeah. Our website is a day late a lot of times in getting that kind of stuff out. So we rely on Facebook to get that word out. So.
Normally, there's one night when it seems like storms roll through, and maybe a shower. I remember last year.
It was 4-H night.
Yeah, and
Tuesday night.
I got a text from somebody down in Paragon. Heavy rain coming, but it doesn't last long. I'm in line at the pork tent. And so I just stand there, and you see it coming from East Middle, and it literally drenches the whole place and is gone in 2 minutes. I'm like, well, still standing in line. More for me. So.
Unfortunately, we had to cancel 4-H night.
Yes.
It
it monsooned for like 5 minutes, and then it was over with.
The word was it was going to be a longer event than that.
Storm too, bad storms.
We had to. So
Yeah, you can't take chances though.
No,
stuff like that.
You can't. You have to.
As a matter of fact, in South Carolina, they had an event going on, and 18 people got struck by lightning in one shot. And so I think
they shouldn't have been holding hands.
Right. Well, you know how that goes.
They probably had their canes. Like that.
Well, there's a bunch of kids and some adults, but I think they're all right. But 18 of them got shot with one bolt of lightning, and you're like, wow.
And the thing to remember, usually that dangerous lightning is out in front of the storm.
Yeah.
And you think, oh, well, I've still got time to finish this up or get inside. And usually that most dangerous strike is just ahead of the storm.
Well, Rob had it during the concert. Because he had to stop the concert for about 15 minutes.
Yes, I had just left. And Zach, as a matter of fact, Zach texted him and said, hey, or was messaging him. and said, "Hey, storm coming."
Yeah.
Lightning within 10 miles. I think Zach's reader went off, and they stopped it for 20 minutes. And
Yeah.
I was out there. Easy, Paul.
And it's asbestos underwear.
Yeah.
So I'm on Zach's list, and I've got the National Weather Service is going to send me notices if we've got a weather-related problem. So
That'll work.
it's one of those. I hope you never call me. Well, we hope you don't ever call me either. So.
Right. It's best to have a safeguard in place, especially around here, because storms pop up in a heartbeat. And,
Well, of course, in the grandstand, anywhere that you have metal bleachers, if you hear thunder, you have to evacuate it and cannot resume 15 minutes since the last sound of thunder.
it's normally 30, but ever since the
State Fair.
I was trying to think of the name of the band, Sugar or whatever they were.
Yeah, Sugarland.
Sugarland event. That's a lot of caution into that.
Sure.
And I remember sitting at Deer Creek listening to Toby Keith as this thunderstorm rolled right across the. Nobody was stopping or leaving. But so got to be careful.
Yeah.
It's a big week coming up for our community. We got the fireworks and then the fair immediately the next day. Lots to do in our community, lots to do during the week of the fair. When you're out there and about and you see these young folks, tell them thank you.
Absolutely.
They're the reason this happens, in my opinion. These folks make it happen, but without these guys, it wouldn't go on. And so give them a thank you.
They're the reason we moved the fair.
Right?
Yeah.
It had been in August, and the kids were in school or at the state fair or whatever, and so we moved it.
So it's your guys' fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry.
No, here's the truth from a outside observer. It sucked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when there were no animals there, and I'm just being honest.
It was eerie.
It was just
creepy.
Back in the day here in town, we used to have the fair, and then a carnival would come through, either in the early spring or late fall, and that's what it was. It was just a little carnival feel to it. It wasn't the fair, and so moving it back, I know it. We're on a different timeline now in the Matrix, and it throws everybody off. But you got to have you guys there.
Yeah.
It's part of the fair. And it was a good move, and it works out well for everybody. And then you guys aren't rushed Monday, Tuesday, show your animals, and then go to the state fair.
Yeah.
And then start school.
Yeah.
It was just,
You miss school.
Chaotic.
You get 20 days a semester in there, something like that.
Actually, I'm only allowed to miss 3.
Because you've probably missed so many in the past.
No, because I only go to school, 20 times in a semester.
Oh, my. We'll talk to your mom. But yeah, it's coming up. It's here, and you guys, kudos to you guys for putting in the hard work and making it happen. And hope you guys for the best of weather out there, and huge crowds as always.
We wouldn't do it if we didn't love it.
Yeah.
and this is the best I'm going to look in probably 3-4 weeks.
Well, Ellen, you look dashing.
It begins to.
We will be
Put the derby crown on her, she'll be fine.
we will be out there irritating as many people as possible. They love it when I walk up with my iPad on live camera, especially the gals at the taco stand. They always tell me, "No, please don't." I'm like, I have to. This fair makes me do this. And they just look at me. Mostly it's the girls from Home Bank, and I love it. So
Those Home Bank girls.
it's if we ever go high dollar, we could actually go backpacks with a camera mounted on us, and I could literally walk around to every.
Why don't you just get one of those like chest things that the cops wear?
Episode of Cops.
That's a GoPro that you can't go live with. I'm talking live. I could literally. It's a backpack, and I would have to have my router, just my setup like this at my booth, and I literally could walk around the fair anywhere and go live.
Really?
Hands free with the camera mounted on top, and we looked into that. It's an astronomical amount of money to do that.
That's sponsorship.
Right? Yeah.
Read those cards again.
Yeah, you could read them. You'd have to read them about 50 times. But I mean, that's something we could have fun with in the future. Maybe we're always looking at stuff like that. And if I ever go to do this full time, that's something we would certainly do. Can't have the fair without 4-H. They're personally thank for all the hard work and say, there you go, for Mr. Seth. But yeah, that's something we could do in the future, and it would be. I think that would be cool. I know they're out there, but they're very expensive. Also, we could go drone live onto Facebook, and we could go drone here
That would be really cool.
to our main, and then push it out. But that's twice as much as the other. That type of drone itself is extremely expensive.
Yeah.
And then you have to have the software in your computer and set up to make it work.
Well, we appreciate everybody nowadays sharing their videos and their photos and everything at the fair, because that's what it's all about. You know, you're sharing your experience, and the public gets to see what you enjoy about the fair, and I mean that's.
I joke saying I irritate people, but first year I did it walking around, I try to hit every booth, and the first year people were ducking and hiding. And now those businesses, they're ready and they want to be on camera because it's free advertising.
Sure.
And they want that notoriety and they want their business out there. And it's a win-win for the fair. And then if, you know, the merchant's tent, you're always trying to make it better. We'd love to have it like back in the 90s where it's wall-to-wall, front to back. And stuff like this, I think, helps promote that. Sure. Get them in. And the reason why they're not is because people don't want to come sit at their booth.
That's it. There again, personnel. I mean,
Well, most of them are small businesses. They can't afford to have people.
Pay.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Anything else we want to hit on?
Actually, yes. We have something this year. We did it last year as well. It's called Stock the Trailer. And basically, we're having people come in and donate food, like canned goods.
Stock or stock?
Stock.
I thought you said stock, like
No,
Stalker.
stock is like
looking in somebody's trailer
STOCK.
window. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
There you go.
No, Stock the Trailer. It's a way for us to get food donated, and then we will give it to a food pantry somewhere in Morgan County. Last year we participated and we got really high up there with the bigger counties, and so we're going to do that one more time this year.
You're
and maybe-
underselling. You lost to Marion and Monroe.
Yeah.
We got
the
third
largest
place though.
per capita counties in the state, where Morgan County got third.
Yeah.
And there's so many other counties that are so much more populated than ours, and we got third. So we need to win that this year.
Yes,
do you
we
know how
do.
close you were? I mean, because we can take Coke cans, put lead in them if we have to.
No, but I will say water weighs just a little bit more. So if you bring in a case of water, you know, there's
a
just a
jug.
little bit more
Yeah.
chance that we
You
beat
know, we
those
once
bigger
got 26
counties.
cases of water to take to Mayfield, Kentucky.
So
26 skids of water. I stand corrected.
Oh, okay. So, hey guys, 26 skids of water, load them into the back of the trailer in front of the pig,
complete
sheep, and goat
semis
barn.
full.
Not exactly feeding the hunger, but you know, water diet.
It doesn't go by how many like things you bring in. It goes by the weight. So that's why we're saying bring heavier items, like
Yes.
water cases.
My grandma's pound cake. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But we do ask that they're non-perishable because they will be in a trailer all throughout 4-H or all throughout the 4-H fair. So yeah, bring in your canned goods.
Do they pre-weigh the trailer?
Yes.
And don't they get a ticket to the state fair?
I believe I think with every item, every person that donates, I believe.
Yes.
I think it's like the first 100 or something.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
along those lines.
Yeah.
Because it's state fair.
I
So
could
if
be
you're in
wrong
the
on that,
top
but
to
it's- yeah.
donate,
It's something like
fair
that.
ticket.
We're going to have a box for the Morgan County Sheriff's Office. The ladies ran last night for school supplies.
Yes.
And if you want to drop anything off there, please do. That is an item. These youngsters are in school, and there's so many folks out there that are hurting that there's a couple different groups doing. There's one in the beginning of August, I believe, into July, where they do the haircut and all that up the park. It's Christy. Actually, it's a church this year. It's Christy and her group, and they'll be collecting supplies too. And Morgan County Sheriff's Office ladies, they're going to put a box out there by ours. And you want to throw something in there, please do. Bring your canned goods or your food. Bring a backpack or some pencils and folders and throw in ours. This is stuff that is needed in our community, and this is the best time. This is the largest event throughout the whole week. The 4th of July, they get a big crowd up at the park, but through the whole week, this is the largest gathering of folks in our community. So now's the time to step up and help these youngsters out and the kids going to school over here.
Yeah.
So.
I would put a bug in your. I've been doing state fair for 3 years for exhibit hall. I'm sad that Tony's leaving with us from state fair as an exhibit hall coach.
Tony,
Carroll.
okay.
I want to shout out to him how thankful he did and the work he.
He's been around forever.
Yes, he has, and he went to Purdue University to get his award.
This is last year.
Last year. I think he's done after June or July.
Wow.
I guess the last person we got to thank is you, Kevin, because you promote this fair as well as
Yes.
I
anybody.
try. It's my favorite time of year.
Well, I get that, but we appreciate you giving us the time for one thing and then and promoting it the way you do, because the more ways we can get the word out, the better it is, and you're certainly a good ambassador for us.
I try to do what I can, because as a poor youngster, grew up where we at, about 10 blocks from here in town. We had to devise ways to have fun, and we did. We played every sport imaginable. We didn't have iPhones. We were out until the street lights come on. We didn't have a lot of money. So when the fair, you sold Coke bottles, you did, as a kid, whatever you could to have money for when the fair came. That was the time to go. And so I can remember as a kid, that was our Super Bowl. I mean, we probably would go out there every night, but there was only 1 or 2 nights you really went out there and spent money, because we didn't have a lot of money. We were poor. So now I want to bring as much of that attention as I can to some of those kids. They probably got phones from their mom and dads or whatever on their computer, but some of them can't always make it. And promote what we can while we're out there. Promote the businesses. It hurts me to see the merchant tents not full, because that was... I go back to Customer Appreciation Night on Thursday at the Fall Foliage. The line of folks that are there for just the row of businesses, that's how it used to be throughout the merchant's tent, front to back, every night. And it's not anything they've done, the fair itself. It's the way the world is. You can't get businesses, as they said, to go in there and sit and pay people to monitor booths 6 days. And so they just say, we're not doing it. And that's unfortunate. But the more you put them in the light and show them, maybe more businesses start showing up, and you'll fill that building up once again and get back to the way things were. It's hard to catch that lightning in the bottle once you let it out, though. But
when they still were using the tent for the merchants, at that time, that was the largest tent that was pitched in the state of Indiana. Was
at the merchants, yeah.
Lafayette Tent 9, that was the largest tent they had, and we were the only ones that had that.
And that was from the back of the 4-H building all the way to the cattle barn, or right there in that area, the hog barn, cattle barn. Yep. And I still remember those food tents being intense.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy, on those 95-degree days,
Holy cow.
you got your food and you went out and stood in the sun. It was a lot cooler.
Oh, gosh.
But we miss those days of life was simpler back then. Yeah. And now it's hustle and bustle, but it doesn't mean you still can't go there and have a good time. And you guys are representing, and you're being good role models to the youngsters. And there's Amy, and you get to see people like Amy out there.
And meet men. That's how I found my husband. Fair.
It is to me. It is a big social scene.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoy going there porch time and people watching more than I do anything else.
And there's some people I don't see all year except at the fair.
That is a fact.
And that's it's a great place to connect and see people, because you may not cross paths the entire year, but you know that you're going to see them at the fair, and it's just a great social interaction for the community.
I always tell this story again. God rest his soul. My brother Tim. We as kids, I said we would go there, but he worked for Moore County Sheriff's Department, of course, and every year they have a big presence out there, and bless them for doing it. And every year, about this week or a little earlier, I'd call him, "You going to be out there?" "No, I'm not doing it this year. I'm tired of it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it." It's like family, right, Seth? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it this year. And then Saturday night, I'll be setting my booth up, and here he comes in uniform. "We're getting ready to go eat. You want to go with us?"
Yeah.
So every time, and I always joke with him, I said, "You just need to sit here in uniform with all your warrants and just pass them out." And just walk right so,
Well, no joke. They used to do that.
I mean, you could clear your slate in one day there, but
You said at the information
fair is
booth,
for
and there was
everyone.
a list of outstanding warrants that you looked as people went by. Yeah.
the fair is for everyone, and there's someone out there for everybody. There's something out there for everybody. Don't miss the 4-H exhibits. You got the rabbit. I call it the rabbit barn. I don't know the exact name of it. Rabbit and chickens.
Poultry barn.
Yeah.
Rabbit and chicken barn to me. You got the hog barn. You got the llamas. You'll have the butterflies. You've got the cows. You'll have the midway Monday night. The grandstands, you go over there and see Seth, always give him a hard time. And then the food is amazing, of course.
Come out Sunday and sing hymns.
Did you not see when, what was her name? Woodridge Music Academy was in here trying to get me to sing. Did you not see that show?
no, I'm sorry.
That was horrible.
It's bad.
So no, you don't want me singing anything.
Well, we can pray for your voice.
There you go. Tuesday night, from our booth, we will be doing our normal show, our Bible for Dummies show from right there. Pastor Abney and Mike Ellis have said they'll be there. And so if you want to come by and read some of the Bible
Yeah,
with
that'd
us,
be cool.
I thought that would be a fun night out there.
Yes.
It's our Tuesday night show, and we're not going to miss. We're rolling along. We're in Leviticus now, and so we're going to keep it moving. So Amy's excited for the butterflies.
Got her off the lawnmower. She was mowing lawn when I was down there.
And my question is the grass cut, Amy, before you got on here? Are you done? Or?
Make sure it's not wet.
Yeah.
Well, she was doing the midway,
Yeah.
and she had a windrow going. Making a windrow, so I think Rich Myers is going to bring his baler by because there was a lot enough there.
Hey, right, Bob.
Guys, anything else? Any sponsors you want to call out tonight while we're here?
I think we hit them.
So,
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
She just came in.
She just came in. She's
Our
trying-
sponsor of the day. They're really big
They are big.
Yep.
every day.
That is the gazebo.
yes.
Yes. If you find my dad in Farm Bureau, give him a big hug and say thank you.
What's your dad's last name?
Amos.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy Amos.
Okay. Who's the first sponsor of the day?
He first one.
You got your Bible there?
I don't know if you gave it to me.
I did. I gave it to you the first
But
week.
we had a fundraiser, remember, and that stuff all gets moved, so it's probably buried right now.
And I should know these because we love them.
I got concerts where I shouldn't have and everything else. But you know what? I will track it down between now and
Yeah.
I'm actually off Friday.
I know we have Keystone Cooperative. We've got Farm Bureau on Saturday. They're always a big one.
RMC.
REMC.
Doesn't the hospital come in a few times?
Hospital
think
comes
so.
in.
Home bank.
Home Bank.
Yeah, Home Bank Hospital on the mainstay.
Soil and water.
Soil
does.
and Water
Yeah.
this Saturday. Hey, they're giving away a kayak.
Yes.
So
please,
everybody go see
please come
them.
and get the kayak and
Yeah.
win for a raffle.
I was talking with Terry Brock earlier today, and Saturday's not a real big day because everything's wound down. Most of the animals are gone. It'll be Tough Truck Night, and it'll be the carnival. It'll be Kitty Day. So bring your kids down there and go see the folks at Soil and Water and sign up and get that kayak.
Who's giving the kayak away? Soil and Water?
Soil and
Yes.
Water's giving away a kayak.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Stewart Group, Carpenter Realtors is I think that's all of them. Then.
Yeah, Carpenter.
Yeah.
I think so.
Carpenter, yeah.
Sounds like all of them because the hospital's in there just a few days.
Yeah, no, they're just one day. But,
Just one day.
yeah. I don't have them in the right order, but we've got them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you're gonna find them.
You know what? I couldn't find my tickets, and there they are.
Should have brought you a new one, but
Those are for the
Concert
Tier
that
10
happened,
concert
yeah.
down at Ellisville. So yeah, this is what I get for moving things around. But
no, we love our sponsors of the day. We again, they're a big part of the deal, and obviously they help fund a lot of things for us. So we appreciate all they do for us.
all right, what's your favorite food
Favorite food?
at the fair? Not at home.
Favorite food at the fair? Taco salad. So good.
Definitely, Chloe mentioned it earlier, but the French fries with cheese sauce and the ketchup on it.
From
the
where?
Best. Doesn't matter where. I usually go to Pork Tent, but it's the best no matter what.
I gotta hand it to both of the sponsors, Pork Producers and Junior Leaders, the hamburgers.
Oh, okay.
This year we made hamburgers on the Blackstone, and actually there were
Hello, Tim.
amazing
So pork producers and the
Junior Leaders stand.
junior leaders.
Please come to the Junior Leaders stand if you want a pork burger.
Only cash.
Only cash only.
Only cash. Only
No
cash.
credit cards.
No cards. Just
Chloe,
Like I said earlier, probably the French fries with cheese and ketchup. But a 4-H special smacks
yes.
with cheese
love
on the burger.
Ellen,
Oh, it has to be pork chop day at the pork producers.
I've done that a couple times.
What is it? The Junior Leaders said it's the pulled pork with all.
Barnyard.
A barnyard.
What's the other one?
Pig
Pig
pig.
pen.
Pig pen.
Pig pig.
Yeah,
Yep.
pig pins
They're
are hot dogs.
so good.
Pig pins,
I've
hot
been on those
dogs,
things, yeah. Oh my God.
barnyards, burgers.
But I'm gonna tell you this: you guys are missing a couple good things here. Taco salad. I'm gonna give my secret away. Chubby guy's word advice. You get both cheeses. You order both cheeses.
Both cheeses? There's
'Cause-
different cheeses?
There's nacho cheese you can put on there too.
Really?
You gotta
I
order
didn't know
it.
that.
This is a chubby
Cheese
guy's
double dipper.
secret. You order double the meat and both the cheeses and a little light on the lettuce. Because that's just roughage anyway.
Yeah.
So that's just a hint. But then you're missing the strawberry shortcakes too.
They're
And
so
the
good.
breadsticks. The pizza
Oh, the
breadsticks are
bread's
so
so
good.
And
The flat ones.
The best way to get a pizza is to go there and order an entire pepperoni. Go there in advance and say, hey, I want a thin pepperoni, and then come back and get it a little bit later. Get your donuts at 10 o'clock. Get you a sub at some point in time because they're fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're a cheese sandwich lover and you want to be bound up for a month, go over there and order yours. Because the cheese sandwiches are phenomenal. I'm not a big fan anymore of the lemon shake-up. I know that's
Oh,
sacrilegious
I
there,
can drink gallons of lemon shake-ups.
Well,
Tim says hello, so to Chloe.
and I have to think about my bones now that I'm older. It has to be the ice cream from
Morgantown.
Oh,
Because the calcium, I have to be
Ice cream.
I think we can all just agree that all the food is
Amazing.
spectacular.
And then in the Eminence tent,
Oh,
Yes.
the fish.
no, there's different stuff there that you will not find anywhere in this
The
county.
onion rings.
They have elk burgers normally.
What?
They have stuff like that. Go there and try
okra.
different.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're phenomenal.
I didn't know that.
I went on a hog hunt in Louisiana earlier this year, and there was a guy, a veteran. It was a veteran thing from Alaska that came down, and he brought moose jerky, and I'd never had moose, and I'm like, they're as big as that wall to begin with. I'm like, man, I want some moose meat now because that was phenomenal. So I've never had it. So
Moose chili if you ever get the chance.
they put some in the not in the gumbo, in the jambalaya they made.
Oh,
and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But go there and try the elk burger. You
will
will not be
do.
disappointed.
Yeah.
So
I'll post a
there's
food
something.
review.
Like I said, there's something
So we need to make
for
a list.
everyone.
You and I need to make a
you
food
gotta
review.
you gotta search
fair.
it out.
Yes, we need to make a list.
I love the corn on the cob and the steak sandwich from the fair. Yep,
The
steak
steak
the
sandwich.
ribeye and the ribeye and,
Yeah.
the corn at the beef tent. So. All right, guys. I'm sure I'll see you guys out there, and I'll try to embarrass you as much as possible.
Love you too, guys.
I'll probably get a pie in my face the day of the pie eating contest, which is
Hi, Melissa.
Friday down at the T,
Friday
right?
at 6, yes.
Melissa says, "Hello, ambassadors.
Hello, Melissa.
Picky, and the elk burger is phenomenal." There you go.
There you
That is the guy
go.
that only eats nuggets.
Yeah, I can see him doing that.
No, that's what he eats. Chicken nuggets.
Oh my
I called him the other day, and he's coming out of Walmart. And I go, "Did you get any nuggets?" He's like, "Yeah, they have this and this and this." And I was
You
like,
need to eat dino burgers.
"He eats all the dinos, dino nuggets."
He
So-
likes the little dinosaurs.
Yeah. So I may get a pie in my face that day. Not in relationship to the pie eating contest, but something
my.
we're doing. So someone's already wanting to hit me in the face for money. So no, Chloe. No, and Grace is gone now. So I can't stack the deck on strawberry pie.
That was so good. We brought it back to my trailer. Me and Katie Jo did. And we ate
Yeah.
it.
Did you
we
eat
ate
it?
Yes, we did. It was so good.
See, I'll spill the beans
Amazing.
now. I had a contact there,
I know you did.
and she knew how to. She was the pie maker,
Yep.
and so she doubled and tripled the strawberries in that.
I knew I could eat one of those pies on a regular day. I was like, this thing is huge. Like, I know I could eat it.
So,
Because he told me, he was like, just fine me,
I
just
was
fine
like,
me.
don't try to do it because she's over there. I think she's going to choke. I'm like, the last thing I need is her killing over here, choking on a strawberry, and it's on me. And the thing was, I kept telling her, I was like, Chloe, I'm going to look away and look back and hit me with the pie. No, she's still starving.
Chloe hit me. And I'm like,
She's hungry.
Come on. Well, Tim was there, and he said something to me, and I answered him, and right when I get about right here, she stands up, and she's like, wham! Right, I'm like,
I had to wait till he didn't see it, but I also knew, like I said, on a regular day, I knew I could eat one of those pies.
She didn't get one piece eaten of that whole pie.
No, and the strawberries weren't cut up either. It was
No,
like
I-
a whole strawberry.
Yeah.
they were phenomenal.
they were great.
She did Dappet, I think's her last name. She did me right. So
Yes.
I picked that up and I was like, this is a 13-pound
Whipped
pie.
cream was amazing.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming in as
Thanks
always.
for having us.
Thank you for
You're
having
welcome,
us.
Kevin.
I'll see you guys out there, and then of course I will see you the 1st of June next year. Well, not you guys. Well, you'll be.
I'll be here. I'll be here for the whole week with my dad and mom.
There you go. But you're on like the 13-year program or whatever, so.
Okay, whoa. Yes, but whoa.
And this is my last show. So,
Are you done?
well, yeah, you'll have a new president next year.
Really?
Yeah, Jason Maxwell will be I can't say that out loud.
Oh,
You just had it.
We have to vote on that one, but Jason will do a fabulous job.
I know Jason's been on before, I think.
Yes.
Yes, he was on council.
for different reasons. But yeah,
He will do.
he's a good dude.
Yes, he is.
Good dude. He will do well.
And they got a lot of farmland down there.
Yes.
So, all right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What is
you.
today? Monday.
Thank you.
Be back on tomorrow night, Tuesday night Bible for Dummies. If you would like to tune in for us, as I said, we're in Leviticus and making our way through the Bible, and we won't quit until we get through it, and then we'll start over again. So, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight. See you guys at 4th of July and the fair. And I'm always open if you want to buy me a taco salad. So, you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday night, and we'll see you later.